What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Hopefully, everyone's able to catch the live stream last night. We did the monthly close and the 6 month close, and we got exactly what we needed. But let's just get straight into this thing. XRP, it's not just on the move, it is on the edge of something massive. You know, those moments in the market where everything changes overnight? This could be one of those times. I'm looking at the XRP price chart right now. And trust me, this setup doesn't come around often. And get this, XRP ETFs are coming in hot. We're talking real Wall Street money, big institutions lining up and knocking on the door, and a whole new wave of demand that could flip the script for everyone still sitting on the sidelines. If you thought the last bull run was wild, you haven't seen anything yet. But it's not just XRP. Bitcoin is gearing up for its next and final, a major leg up in the entire market. It's buzzing. Can you feel it? Can you feel the air around here is a little bit different, folks? You know that feeling before your favorite team's about to score? Well, that's exactly what's building right now. All the signals, all the momentum, it's coming together in a way we haven't seen in years. If you want to know exactly what's about to hit the charts, why the smart money is already positioning, and how this next rally could make history, keep watching to the end. There's a reason the pros are paying attention right now. And by the end of this video, you're going to see it too. So let's get into it, folks. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel, it's free and it helps me out in a massive way. Do me a favor. As you're listening, just hit that thumbs up for me. It tells YouTube this man got great content. He got real content, and everyone in the world needs to know about it. And they push this out to everyone on YouTube. I appreciate everyone who's been hitting that thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. We have over 4,000 new people on the channel within the last month. Thank you for all of the support. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Bitcoin, 107,000. $507. It's currently down about 1%. Ethereum coming in at 2,498. It's currently down about 0.4%. And XRP, yeah, buddy, look, we got the close we needed. We had to close above 2041 Satoshis. We'll talk about that in a second. Yesterday was a big, not only a monthly close, but the 6 month close. And we got what the doctor ordered. We are currently up a little over 2% in the past 24 hours. Total cryptocurrency market cap coming in at $3.31 trillion. I like what I see. I like what I see. Well, Inside put this out, 300 billion Japanese tech giant Mitsubishi. Name probably sounds familiar because they're working with to add Bitcoin trading to 100 million user reward point apps. And then don't forget, 9:30 a.m., about an hour and a half from now, from the making of this video, Fed Chair Jerome Powell is set to speak. I don't know what he's going to talk about. I honestly, this isn't like an emergency meeting where we might get some kind of crazy rate cut being announced. I wish we did, but let's just call it what it is. Rate cuts are coming at some point. They've told us that they are coming. Most people are now anticipating the end of July, which would really be August 1st once they do announce it. But I just want to give you a quick little recap of what happened when we got rate cuts, because a lot of people, they don't remember this, right? And they tend to forget. If we look back to 2020, we got emergency cuts. The Fed slashed rates to zero in response to the pandemic. We saw the broader markets, especially crypto, crash, called it Black Thursday. Bitcoin dipped all the way down to $3,800. After the dust settles, the rates were cut. We had the stimulus money came in. It created a rocket ship, right? Bitcoin went from 3,800 to 9K, and then by December of that year, went up to 28,000. So it added on 20,000 from March to December. That is absolutely historic. The liquidity injection, cheap borrowing, and stimulus made risk on assets absolutely explode. Crypto and stocks, they both went on historic bull runs. That's what's coming at some point this year. Blockchain backer put this out. He's like, why am I bullish? He's like, I speculate we're going to see the blow off top on Bitcoin on the next run up. So let me just sum up what he's saying. He's saying the bull run is here. We're in that little accumulation sideways phase, and the next move up on Bitcoin is going to be its final leg. Exactly what I was preaching yesterday. Bitcoin's next move will be its final leg. I keep preaching 3 to 6 months left. That's where he's at, right? And he's like, Bitcoin's gonna go up, and that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Osimaga put out kind of the same thing when he's talking about Bitcoin dominance and he's talking about the big picture. He's looking at Bitcoin having his blow off top in mid Q4 as well. And once Bitcoin goes, then we're going to have altcoin rally to come right behind it. Kind of exactly what I'm looking at, right? Bitcoin, blow off top, 175 to 225, somewhere within that range as of right now. If the targets change higher or lower, I'll keep you updated and I'll let you know. When it's done, money will rotate out into alts. But what I do see coming in the short term is I do see altcoins moving up, and I believe altcoins will grab like those December, January highs. So where does I get XRP? Back above $3. It's going to help move, say, like Chainlink back above 25 to $30. It's going to put Solana back in the 200s. I think we get a little bit of altcoin push to the upside here before we get alt season, which is a beautiful thing, because remember, the higher these alts go now, the higher they will go when it's actually altcoin season. That is what you need to be paying attention to. XRP is now the first digital asset with a fully regulated spot ETF. 95% chance about it. Dark Defender, he's calling for it. He said June, quiet month, but he's looking at July, August, and September for XRP to start to make some noise. And I'm with it. Altcoin, my man Gordon's like, the tighter the wedge, the more explosive the breakout. XRP is looking primed to send it. Here's the wedge. I drew a few on the chart. Go all the way back to January. You can see the wedge touching. It is coming to an end. So it is do or die time for XRP. Well, let's just say ride or die. And it's going to ride. And you see how support and resistance levels. Well, let's talk about this. We just saw XRP close above that critical 2014 Satoshi level on both the 6-month and monthly close. That's huge. It's like your team winning the playoff game and now having home field advantage for the finals. But here's where it gets even spicier. The tighter the wedge, the more explosive the breakout. Let me put this in real life terms so everyone can understand what I'm talking about here. Imagine you're shaking up a soda bottle and putting your thumb over the top. Everyone's done this before. The more you shake it and the tighter you hold it, the bigger the explosion when you finally let it go. That's exactly what's happening with XRP right now. The chart has been winding tighter and tighter, squeezing out the weak hands, building up pressure, making people second guess themselves. That's what XRP likes to do. When that breakout finally hits, it's not going to be some little pop. It's going to full send. Think about what we saw in November to January, where we did a 700+% gain on XRP. That is what we are positioning ourselves to do right now. And we have those pesky little ETF approvals. They're lurking right around the corner. And the biggest institutions in finance, they're starting to circle. This isn't just technical hype. This is what we call the perfect storm. So remember, when you hear people talking about wedges and pressures in crypto, it's just like waiting for the champagne cork to blow at midnight. The longer it builds, the more epic the launch will be. If you're here before the cork pops, hey, congratulations. Because when XRP moves, it moves fast. And this time, it's looking primed to send. Buckle up, everyone. You don't want to be that person watching this from the sidelines when things explode. Stay locked in because XRP is about to put on a show. And if we can get out of this nasty $2 to $3 range before it is alt season, and I would love to see XRP 4 to 650 sitting in that range before money starts to rotate out of Bitcoin. We are getting ourselves a double-digit XRP in 2025. You need to be positioned, you need to be locked in, you need to have your exit strategy, and you need to sit on your hands until it is time. Altcoin season is not here yet, but it is coming. Bitcoin's about to have its final leg up. It's about to go on a massive parabolic run. Then money will rotate out, come into altcoins. XRP will go. ETF money's coming. Institutional money is coming to XRP. Get ready because we are about to see fireworks. I'm going to leave it like that. Look, make sure you do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back a little bit later with another video. Until then, I'll catch everyone on the next one.